Valerie, Baltimore has become a flashpoint for so many of those issues, and I guess the president has said he has no immediate plans to visit Baltimore. It's 45 minutes away from Washington. Why not go there?
Well, I think, as he has said, is that right now we're trying to ensure that there's peaceful and opportunity for peaceful demonstrations. We had a very difficult night a couple of nights ago, and everybody from the local law enforcement to the state are all working to try to keep the peace. And when the president arrives on the scene, he's an enormous distraction and pulls resources away from where they need to be. And so for the time being, he won't go, but he's certainly keeping up with what's going on. I've spoken to the governor and the mayor every day. He spoke to the governor and the mayor on Monday. Our Attorney General sent her top people out there to sit down and meet with the mayor and local leaders to see what they could do to help provide the kind of technical assistance that's so important at a time like this to diffuse the situation and not ignite it. And I think there are just thousands and thousands of people on the streets of Baltimore who love their community, want to protect their community, want to improve the relationship between the police and the community that they're there to serve, and we should hold that up and celebrate that.
I guess, I understand that when the president goes anywhere, it's a lot of resources are allocated towards his security and generally can create some chaos, but given the fact that he is our country's first black president, given his powerful oratory on the subject of race, and given the crossroads it feels like we're at as a country as we keep seeing these things happen, don't you think he has a role to play by standing on the streets of Baltimore and speaking his mind on a topic that he knows a lot about?
Well, I think he did just that the other day, and whether he's physically on the streets of Baltimore or speaking here very eloquently from the Rose Garden, I think his message was one which really resonated broadly around the country, and that is that we do need to be talking about these issues, and we don't need to simply talk about them when we have a tragedy such as this one, and you see people pouring out into the streets. The same thing happened last summer in Ferguson and Staten Island and Ohio and around our country, and I think it's an expression of an underlying simmering frustration that's out there that we need to do something about. And the president has talked very clearly about his agenda to have a middle-class economic strategy that grows the middle class and provides ladders of opportunity for people to get into the middle class. And until we meet those challenges head on, we're going to continue to have challenges. And that's what he wants to talk about.